a crush on you, Ding Dong.
What?
Right? Yes, I did. From you as close as with Bob Marley. Woo. And I will tell you why that is, Ding Dong.
You as a person or an individual feel like you have to depend on somebody else's story to make you a better person. Bro, what you doing? What you doing? I don't need your story for say, yo, I need to do better now.
Yeah.
That's why I stay relevant. Because if you preach success, you ride the wave of the success we're having at the time.
Right. Hey there, everybody. You're watching Catch Up with WORLMAG, and I'm your girl forever, Sasha. Catch Up with WORLMAG is sponsored by Black Cap Rum. Information is on the screen. Whilst you read that, whilst you make your order, let me introduce my very special guest this evening. Oh my gosh. From the inner city of Kingston, from partying and performing in the Garrison to the big world stage. Ladies and gentlemen, come on. Singer, artist, songwriter, where this man can do, dancer. Hello, Worlding. Happy music, boss.
To the world.
Hello. Yes. Ding Dong, you're here at Catch Up with WORLMAG. You're on the sofa with me forever, Sasha. I've been a fan.
On the sofa with Sasha.
Yeah, I've been a fan from the Oh My thing. Oh, hello. Yeah, right? Roll out the red carpet, all these things.
You know what,
Come. No, do you know what? Before the camera started rolling, I was saying it to you. I'm gonna say it to everybody. Yeah, I had a massive crush on you when you were doing. Yeah, big man thing. Yeah, when you. Oh my. Yeah, man. When you do, oh my, said no, but him need so.
No.
And you never too bossy with it. You just, you know.
No, never bossy.
Mad.
We just like look good.
Yeah.
Bossy, no.
Yeah, bossy. I'm still thinking that bossy.
Now we're not I different from bossy. You know?
Yeah.
Some people feel like you hear the word bossy, then feel like a boss from people.
Okay.
But it's not. Bossy than people, it means like you like to be clean, you like to be fresh, you like to be new, you like to be what's going on now. That's bossiness.
Yeah.
You know what I say?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Worlding is here. Still can't get
Yes,
over it.
yes.
But yeah, you create, like I said a minute ago, like happy music boss, especially in a time where there's so many dark music, you're creating so many happy music and still getting the numbers, managing to grab so many people's attention. People are, as you drop a song, we want to learn the routine. And it's not too hard, you know?
No.
How do you do it, Ding Dong?
For you look at the kind of tone, you have to learn the music still, you have to learn the space, you have to learn, I create a whole road for myself, create a space, learn from people, set it and things, but create a space and try to keep own.
Yeah.
Because the music big, you know, and everything is a sight. The music big and the space there and the music for everybody and everything. So you have to just know that is what this track are only for artists, because them tend to going off for what's working for somebody else and not what would have worked for them.
Facts.
You know what I mean? So you have to know what is your value to the music and where your best art lies. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
Ding Dong.
Mad.
Let's talk a little bit more about you as a dancer from the Rivers, Clavers. Obviously, we know you were in the dance crew before. I can't remember the name, but
oh, me?
yeah, man.
Never.
Yeah, man.
Always Rivers.
Did dance with them.
One Rivers.
All right, I'm not going to come in and going to tell me, say, oh yeah. You know, I'm going to find it and bring it up back and make you know.
Oh, one time I usually part that before we part. That
yeah,
before
man.
We dance.
Yeah, them time there since me.
No, but at the same, I want to give you a joke. At the same STEM, same group, same thing. But only thing I was like the younger person in the whole crew. Like you'd have Fowler, you'd have Terrence, the waterman. But me was like the youngest person within the group at the time. Flatbush crew them time there.
That's the one.
Yeah, but that wasn't my crew. That I was a part of that crew.
Yeah.
It's just like if you have a family. Like your mother family is not your family. Like your mother pitting them and grandpitting them is not your family. Your family is you and your husband and your kids. That's
I hear
your
that, but
family.
that was still a part of your history.
Yeah, part of the history and everything, but you know what I mean? We kind of build something for ourselves.
Yeah.
You see me?
You have some stuff on your clothes. It says love, crush on. What else it say? What a green part?
It's a whole heap of thing, you know?
Enjoy.
Yeah.
Love teeth.
Yeah, love teeth a good thing.
Let's go to the crusher. No, I had a crush on you, Ding Dong.
What?
Right? Yes, I did. From my thing, roll up the red carpet
Where
and your jersey. When your ear used to look at Ken or them stuff. Yeah. Seriously.
Long time though.
Right? You've been putting in the work, entertaining us and everything, and you always roll up fresh and clean and all of these things. So
Always.
come on. But you always had this sense of, I'm here for the people, it's just enjoyment, and always show respect in our sense to the people around you. How do you manage to stay so humble? Because to be honest, I don't see much of a change now to stay so humble from then till now, even with the success.
Because of your beginnings, like how you grow up. When you grow up certain way, you can't change it. People can't change who them is. That's why sometimes I tell a person where somebody say, yo, you get people in them darkest time, who them true colors is. You know what I mean? Yeah. I'm always who I am from know myself. I grew up in a humble beginnings.
Right.
And people grew up in a humble beginnings, always stay humble no matter what. It's me I deal with, you have some people who get certain things and get frightened because of their mindset. Well, we not forget each other. People, no, I should say people when I forget where them I come from. Always stay humble. Me always stay grounded to me and which part me I come from and how I grew up. You get me? So me I go always have respect for people. I go always have like love for people, for when people are winning and everything. Because we never grew up bad mind. I even didn't know any bad mind in me.
Yeah, never connect.
Can't connect with me, you get me? Because we grew up on different way, see, isn't it? So we just always have the humility there, we always have the humbleness there towards people and show love towards people. Because that's what we do. We are in the streets, you to come from Nannyville, we come from Passa, Standpipe, the warden place there, where inner city, inner the streets.
DVD days.
Yes, so when people see me as idol, I say idol, me I just...
Yeah.
You're not idol, me I wanna own.
No, but it's because of the work that you put in. Like you said, you come from such humble beginnings and you managed to beat the odds, because not many like you have this success story from the garrison. You understand?
Yeah, but me even have it as success story, because I even pre the success. Never. Once you start pre the success, you're going to start pre other things. Me just pre levity and all,
Yeah.
That's why I stay relevant. Because if you pre-success, you ride the wave of the success we having at the time.
Right.
And when that gone, you tend to chase that success. And then you start to do things out of your norm. Forget back that success because you crave that success so much.
Sense, yeah.
But when you just do things off of just natural living and natural being, and success comes with it, you didn't even have time to pay no mind to success. Because even though most I do is just work. Studio, travel, work, perform, better myself, better my team, better everybody, and that's just me in life. So that's why probably they associate me know what you got. You know what I mean? Yeah.
And you never leave your team out. It's always
never, no time at all, none.
When you drop a song, you
Ravers,
get somebody from the camp, bust it down.
Right, true.
It's crazy. It's crazy how you do that. Like you get everybody, like it's a proper family.
To be a part, enough people want to be ravers. Yeah, everybody are ravers through dance and everything, but for really be a ravers like within the family, you have to be a part of the family, you have to become the family, you have to can gel with everybody within the group. If it's not just talent. I tell the youth them that talent alone I get to places. You can have the most talent in the world and don't become nothing at all.
Yeah.
You have to have ambition, you have to have a whole heap of things, you have to have drive, you have to have understanding, you have to have respect, you have to have certain qualities where are going to make you as a person, not just particularly what you're going to do as a profession. But as a person, it takes more than just one thing to get to a certain stage, you know what I mean? And that when we teach you, them is not just talent alone. You have to have a whole heap of things for their own me. You get me?
Yeah.
Yes, so because me push off a whole heap of energy different from just talent.
Yeah.
You get me?
You're definitely one of the great things to come from Jamaica. We have the great bad money. You might not take it because you're humble and all of that kind of stuff, but do you know what it is? When we as Jamaican, when negative happen, they get highlighted so quickly.
Sure.
When someone's doing positive, we need to not respect that.
Respect that.
I mean?
Respect
like 100%. Like you're doing what you're doing. You got your team, unproblematic, out there where the news could be crazy, but instead, happy music, Old people, young people, boom.
That because there's a happy soul. We are happy soul, you know. We are happy person. We're vibrant. We just like happiness. We like joy.
Yeah.
It don't mean I'm not go through struggles. I go through a whole heap of struggles in the blood.
Yeah.
Like if I talk about certain things I go through in a life, people that be like, yo, what you talk about? That could have never true. But bruh, with me, I just think that I don't have to tell you where me I come from, even though some people say it work and it work for them. But if you as a person or an individual feel like you have to depend on somebody else's story to make you a better person, bro, what you doing? What you doing? I don't need your story for say, yo, I need to do better now. I need to do better for myself. You get me? I don't need that. So sometimes I don't think I have to tell where I'm coming from or whatever. But sometimes people see the end product or people see something where you work 15 years for try to create or whatever the case and you don't talk about it, you don't talk about your struggles and them see them feel like, okay, him just born a gold spoon in their mouth. Hell no, bro. Cause my life probably rougher than 90% of phone life out there.
Yeah.
But nobody cry over spill me. I don't look sympathy from people. I don't want no sympathy through my music. I don't want you like my music because you feel sorry for me. Nah, bruh. I don't want you do nothing for me or be my friend or be loyal to me or real to me because you feel sorry for me. No, I don't look sympathy from people. I don't grow that way.
Yeah.
We're rough in that. You see
And
me?
you give us the brighter side of Jamaica.
Always.
Yellow in the flag.
And that is what we do wrong because we promote the country wrong, we promote the culture wrong. And then we try to question it as to why the culture reach certain places and to why certain music don't reach certain places because we promote the whole violence and everything of Jamaica and the dark part of Jamaica. And then you want to start scare people now and start running people from coming to Jamaica. And then everywhere else I do some mass murder thing and one bag of thing when I'm better than Jamaica, but guess what go on? Them not gonna highlight them thing there.
Yeah.
You get me? Just like with music, when I try bash something where I come up now or somebody else sing certain things but get certain people sing conscious song. No, never look funny. That means I like where I go on. I like foolishness, I like them thing there. So what I do? When I force artists to sing foolishness too. When I promote foolishness, I want to promote certain things. I'm not going to call certain things foolishness because certain things are from a human being's, another human being creative process or creative part-time head. But at the end of the day, if you promote certain things, what you think another artist are going to do music for? Yeah. Because you're going to promote this, so I'm going to do this for you, promote it, because this you're going to want to hear. You get me? As I say, so it's just one of them things that we play a giant part in a way, the music and the culture go. You will interview me, the radio station, the TV station, the PR people, the journalists, everybody play a big part, not just the artists them.
100%.
So everybody have blame and a throw finger upon the artist them and this, that. Look for yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Self-reflection is the best one, right?
Yes.
You spoke about not having, obviously, the best in life or whatnot, but you know.
No, at the time still, don't get it wrong, you know. At the time, is like, while growing up, I think I had the best child stage.
Yeah?
I think I have the best brought up. I think I was living
really? Why did you
magically.
think that? Why did you think that?
Because because a smile upon where parents' face when them give you certain things, you're going to feel like just like my grandmother. It's when me a big man, me know say turkey neck is not oxtail. But at the end of the day, when she cook that turkey neck, they give we and everything with the broad bean, them in it or whatever the case. Nobody couldn't tell me say na oxtail me I consume because she cook it with so much love and joy and the smile upon her face and she share it out and make sure say everybody get a plate of food and she make sure say everybody consume the food and belch at the smile upon her face and the joy. You can't tell me say na something good that. One of the greatest feeling. Yeah. You know what I mean? So when I grow up old and I realize, oh, but wait, Mama, you tricked me for so much years. I never oxtail me there consume. You understand me? I say, but you couldn't take that from me. You can't take that memory there from me. You can't take the memory of one pair of shoes from me. When I have to clean after shoes here and work go on next party and work go back to school. And you can't take the memory from me where that one pair of shoes I forgot to school September morning and the uniform, the fresh uniform, I could have one pair. I mean, I have to wash it every time I come. You can't take the memory there from me.
Yeah.
You can't take when I book me to I play football because I never have no shoes. Or you can't take that from me. That is like my best days of my life.
Now it makes
You know what I
sense
mean?
why you sing all these happy music, bringing smile on people's face. You like to look on the glass full rather than half empty.
Yes,
Like half
sometimes
full.
we sit down and we stress about how hard we think we might have it. Like here, how they have it, people out there have it 10 times worse than you. Just give God thanks and make whatever it is where you have be your light of happiness and whatever, and you try to glow from that. That is what me do. That is why I can't bad mind. Bro, I cannot, it is not a existing bone in my body or flesh on my skin or anything at all. We can make me bad mind somebody. There's no given way because I grew up for all my own and to be satisfied whatever I have and make whatever I have work for me.
Love that.
Straight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you were raised by women, essentially.
Yes.
Yeah. Your father was tragically murdered when you were like young.
Yeah.
Like 2 or 3. To see, and this is why I keep going back to the fact of I say that is success because growing up in Jamaica, it's just the violence is mad, right? And for you to have lost a father like that and then decide to choose a positive route in life, as a father yourself and your kids are here, you're watching your kids grow, etc. The fact that you were raised by women, because sometimes people say you need a father in the house for
you need it still.
For them to be.
You need it still.
But here you are, a prime example of somebody who you beat the odds, essentially.
Yeah, but not everybody have strong mind like we. Somebody need extra push. Some people need extra push. I think it all comes down to how we as parents look on parenting. You know what I mean? I grew to make decisions from early, from my own, in which I could go in a certain direction, could I take up, and go in a certain direction and do all certain things, and you know what I mean? But when I go to where my father was buried at a young age, and I look and I see my father there, and the name, my exact name there, Ding Dong, pan him headstone, Aladdin Ding Dong, pan him headstone, with the surname Oti. I was like, then just picture me come right so beside my father. What kind of example am I going to set for my youth to a father after me? You see me? So it's like you have to find yourself because it's the greatest thing in life is when you know right from wrong.
Right.
Right from wrong is greater than love for me. And we might say this and be like, love rule the world. Bro, you don't even have to love me, but doing the right thing. Yeah, but doing the right thing, doing the right thing is greater than love for me. You know what I mean? So you don't have to love me for do the right thing. Doing the right thing is not putting anybody harm to me or verbal harm to me.
Yeah.
That is doing the right thing. You get me? You don't have to love me to do that.
Yeah.
You don't have to even know me to do that. So that's why I said doing the right thing is greater than love. Now it comes down to parenting and how you look at parenting. We're going to teach to your youth or we're going to install to your youth. A lot of different things now I teach the youths them. Social media I teach the youths them even more than how a parent I teach them.
Right.
Kind of parent I forgot work and when them come in, them tired, them have to cook some food and make sure so the youth them eat. By the time them do that, I'm for go bathe array and for wake up early morning again. Them not really have much time to spend with the child and them take 2 time and say come do the homework or whatever the case may be. 90% of the time they pin them on social media. Now them on. The world gets smaller now. One time the world is big like whoa.
Yeah.
We have got 10 different countries in a 1 week. We have traveled to different states in a 1 day. So the world gets smaller now and everything then in every youth on. Because every youth have to use an iPad, a laptop or something now because the world will get advanced.
Right.
So the world will teach a youth. And sometimes the world teach you different things. Some music, some artists, some actors, some this, some personnel, them do certain things and then the youth them feel like, okay, this is the right way. That is why certain things in a society don't even stress to put things on the elderly people. Them try to go for the younger brain. Things start and them from early.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So we as parents have to know, say, yo, what this? And we grow up with too much single parent stature where not every man can deal with postpartum depression from him woman. Not every woman can manage it. It might sound as rare as it is, but is the reality. So that is why enough parents grew up without one side of the family. Mother and father left. Them there 10 years before them get a youth. As them get a youth, 1 year after them get the youth, couple months before the youth even born, them left. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It get bitter. A man move on and go start to attack to a different woman. Jesus Christ, the baby mother get mad. So she try to restrict you knowing your son. She play the hardest ball. Some woman, not every woman though.
Right.
Some woman try to make it work with everything. Some man too are wicked too, cause some man just turn them back upon your responsibility, upon your child and the mother, everything. I just turn it back and left everything upon she. So of course I go grow with certain anguish and certain anger towards you. And then some man feel like, yo, if me give that woman a this towards my picnic, I go benefit she and she have one different man. So me not go give her nothing at all. And it kinda mash up, and we not understand as parents, it affect
The children.
exactly.
Yeah.
So sometimes it depends on how you teach them or you bring certain things to them to give them mindset and the mind frame away. Enough you would learn from the struggles where them mother come from with a single parent.
Yeah.
And say, listen to me, I'm gonna go the right path and do everything for try. Some youth can't be patient enough to say, yo, Ray, because they want to make their mother so happy. Enough youth when them do things for make and money is for buy the mother the first this or for put the mother in the first this. And sometimes if it not happen right away, them feel like it not gonna happen and them want to do it now.
What about Mother Ding Dong? What's the story with her? Because I know you raised with your grandmother.
You know, my mother good. My mother did my mother like like everything. You know what I mean? Nothing different in terms of I didn't even put a raise in her, whatever. That even affect me. That even.
But you have a relationship with your
Of course, they not have to. Then cheat her like as she raised me same way. You get me? I say because that is just. And if I try to bring it towards the youth, them and their mindset and listen to me, youth. Yeah, youth. And we have to understand too, as even parents, as youths, and sometimes parents feel like the youths them don't have no say. Them feel like the youths them, oh, shut up.
Yeah, Pitney. Yeah.
You don't know what you talk, so I don't even want to listen to you, and I don't tend to listen to the kids. And sometimes the kids can be molested, the kids can get people have beat them, peer pressure them, all type of things, but you just don't take the time out to listen because you feel like, yo, you're not of a age for me to listen to you. You're supposed to listen to me at all times. Listen to them and find out their mindset there. If them are coming to you with something with sound like in a right or whatever the case, you tell them, say, listen to me. A direction and a kind of right or whatever the case, and explain to them, but at least give them a chance to say what them a think, because everybody are human being to them own self.
Sound like you're in sync with the whole parenting thing.
I'm in sync with life, you know. I can't give you the same reasoning for every single topic in the world.
Good. Yeah. But you as a father who is, you're out there in entertainment, you're busy, you're traveling, you're providing for your family, etc. But obviously time and money.
Wicked.
Right?
Wicked, and then a lot of this is what affect a lot of homes, because a lot of kids and wives from a father's perspective, they want to live good, they want to be able to can live a certain way, but sometimes it take more than 95 from a real father to get certain things done. So sometimes it take away the time, and then now you as a man, you have to try find time for balance home and work, or home and hustle. Sometimes it's rough. So that's why you need a good woman beside you for understand these things. Because some woman impatient. I want to go into the woman and really think, because remember, and I like, you understand, but you need a good woman beside you who can understand these things and know, say, yo, here we go on, you might work an extra hour now, but here she stand up firm on her foot and be like, yo, you have to make time for the family too. You know what I mean? It's not just work, but end of the day we have to survive through your work. You get me? So it's a balance you have to create as a man, and you have to have a woman to put on her foot and be like, yo, we need family time now. We need, you know what I mean? And a man have to pay attention to and listen. Yeah. Because I saw the straight gate open. That's
good. That's good.
That's reality still, isn't it?
That gets shot.
Yeah, I feel lock up that straight gate there. You get me? Yeah.
So you've dropped songs after songs from Badman Forward, but you know what it is? I think that's what it is. That's how it all started. We know that's how it started because that's a song, right? But you touched something that weren't really getting looked into. The togs them.
And dance.
Jiggle out.
Yes.
You give them a reason to have fun.
Yes. And I'm glad to see how things are work out now. When we do Badman Forward, when me find a name for the wickedest thing, I create a dance move there while I was in the UK.
Yeah.
Started it in Jamaica and thing, but when I was in the UK, I was on tour, I remember with Bogle and Kiefer, Matt Michelle, Craig Jed, them, two of them at the time. And I create Badman Forward over here in the UK. And then I went back to America, because I had to in transit through America before I go to Jamaica. And I went back to America. And Ricky Blaze came up with the rhythm and said, yeah, I have an idea. And I said, yo, I have a dance named Badman Forward and thing. And when I said to Mataran, say, yo, I have a new dance named Badman Forward, Badman Pull Up. Him say, yo, it's too long. That not going to work. And I say, Maggie, it me I use. And him say, why you go Badman Forward? And I say, yo, we are going to change the whole narrative of the word. Because word is power, you know? So when you change the whole narrative, you say, yo, when the man say, yo, me a bad man, what bad man do?
Yeah.
What you think about the first thing? So when I say bad man forward, bad man pull up and you get, a man feel like, okay, you must say we can dance that. I could dance then. So if me get them, we say them bad dance, people go and be like, oh, we're not afraid of him, come and dance. You know what I mean?
You're smart.
Yes, so it's like, that is what I do. So every dance I do or every dance I create, I make sure, say, I make everybody from all walks do it. So when people look for anybody else at all, male, female, anybody, a man say, yo, me can do it. She can say, me can do it too. Anybody can say, them can do it. You know what I mean? And that is how I reach out to the masses of people.
Mad. Yeah. You mentioned Mataran. What role has he actually played in your
Mataran, I'm a
career?
father, man. Mataran, I'm a daddy. Mataran is somebody where one of the persons in this world that we can't do no wrong for me again in our life. No care what. It's like Mataran and Usain Bolt and certain people in our world.
That's good.
Them can't do no wrong for me again in our life. You know what I mean? Some of my brethren them is like because certain things we go through already. If you go do nothing, brother, the good the way you do, it cancel out everybody we couldn't ever do in our life. You see me? Unless you take up a gun and kill me or you take up something or try to harm my life or whatever the case. And even that me I go say, yo, why you really do that? You get me? Yeah. But Mataran was a person that where we never grew up with a father figure. He's a man who can reason with. He's a man who put you out there to the world where it's like him is a father for a whole heap of young youth to come bus round ding dong and them thing. You get me? I say so. Maggie, I'm a general.
Yeah, big up to the Mataran.
Yeah.
You continued from Badman Forward, Badman Pull Up, continuously creating songs for us to dance, to have fun with. And like I said, even if you're not a dancer, which, you know, they say start as you mean to go on, Badman Forward wasn't that complicated to do. No. Almost anybody could have do it, right? Yeah. And you continue that spree of simplifying the dance. And even if people can't do it, you're in a party and the song are going, you want to join in.
Yeah.
All young, everything.
Everybody.
Right? And that is something special for you to grab that and for people to gravitate towards your music. You're not using explicit, you know, you're not dragging anybody, you're literally saying, and people say positive music not sell.
It sell, but you know, we have key components that will make the movement work so brilliant. It's not just ding dong, a family, a team. So when you hear Bravo voice, or when you see Bravo personality, or when you see Cool, or when you see Disha, or when you see any one of the ravers, them are from the Pencilem to, you know, from everybody, when you see them, you see joy, you see happiness. Especially like, all right, so for instance, Johnny Bravo. Bravo voice is so commanding and distinct where if him say, get up and move, yeah, I go get up and move.
Yeah, you feel like you don't miss the fun if you don't get up.
If you don't get up and move. So we find key components where we put together or glue together to make the movement work perfectly. We need a female in the group for attract a whole heap of female to make it like, okay, if she can do that dancer, Una can do it too.
Mad.
You know what I mean? Then we have the youth them around me, and the youth them have to have flair around me too.
Yeah.
Them have to look good, them have to can dress, them have to smell good, them have to, you understand? So you bring in a whole heap of people. So it's not just ding dong. I don't take credit for everything that I've done. I don't take all the credit, never. I always share the blessings
And
with,
you always
with
say it
everybody.
in your songs, because whoever created the song, you
Yes,
call
I
them
give
out.
them that because I create platform for everybody to can build their own, that they have their own foot to stand up around me. So it's like if you're a king and you have serpents and every time everybody they around you, them are just always obey to you, and then when your kingship are fade, you're thrown dead. But if you build kings and queens around you,
The reign forever.
and if the person that come to the biggest king, them are gonna be like, yo, big up to that bigger king there, which is my father. It's just like a Drake. Drake is probably one of the most powerful or influential, but him gonna say, yo, big up Little Wayne, I'm the man. Yeah, you understand what I mean? So it's like if you don't have a lot of artists now the business where people can, a bounty killer man can say, yo, a cartel, na cure big cartel get pick up the killer cause killer. You understand?
True.
So it's like when you build kings and queens around you, your name are go steal. Bro, remember when the next person, the next year for the tune, I will carry a name.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So even when Ding do Emma do and Ding pass and gone, bro, the name Ravers are gonna always live.
Forever.
You get to me? I said because we build kings and queens around me and we give everybody
iconic dances
platform.
that will never stop.
Never ever
It's
stop.
like the Bogle, for example.
Yes.
There's another icon, you know, obviously you've had the pleasure
Greatest.
of dancing, working with Bogle and stuff like that.
Greatest.
What is that like to know that you've worked with such a legend that is Bogle? Even though he's gone, you did do the tribute song or was a part of it with Vice Mail and them. Still iconic. You can't do a dancing segment in a party and a drop it.
I want the biggest song. Those songs don't just become hit songs. Those songs becomes classics. Those songs becomes monster of our era. Those songs becomes
a part of your memory,
a part of life or a part of the culture forever.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? How we came about with that song. The whole song was my idea. Mr. Wacky Dippy was my idea. The video was shoot to jail with big up Vice Mail and everybody. We were part of the whole movement on a Sunday. That was before Badman Forward. That was the first song that I was ever involved in was Wacky Dip. So when I hear the inch and I say, oh, Tom, what Mr. Wacky said? VIP treatment. That was me all the way through the whole song.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Bogle never get to say, like recorded, like on a microphone or anything and say, oh, Tom, what? That's why I say, Bogle is the one that say, oh, Tom, what? But me say, that's why I say, oh, Tom, what Mr. Wacky say? VIP treatment. Roll the red carpet for Mr. Wacky now. You understand me? I say, so we show homage there, we give credit and everything because it was a tribute to Bogle. And that was for me not to gain anything from music, but just for the love and respect of me and for him at the time.
And that's beautiful.
Yeah.
We have that forever and we can never forget about the dance there.
Yes.
But to see that other people that are out here basically contributing to the culture, respect
and me and Vice Mail are brother. Craig, O'Neill, Kevin, we are brother to this day from we start the whole journey from them time because I used to be around Vice Mail, go to places and perform with them and everything. And we are like brothers up to this day. And I say this every day, today's 2022, Bogle dead from 2005. Check how much years that.
Yeah. So you used to pick up Bogle, your Bogle police one time, right?
Yeah.
Well, hey, you always do. You always
yes.
World is gonna change. I mean, where you are currently isn't where you necessarily will end up. People at home, like you're proof of that. Hard work, find your passion. Luckily for you, you had two passions. We had a few, but football and dancing.
Yeah.
You decided to dance.
Dance, because football never did that work out. Yeah, the football never did that work. It did that work, but not to when we did want it for work for. You know what I mean? So when we go in a dancing, we branch in a dancing.
Yeah.
Years after then, we stem to music and thing. And then, right now we're at a point where we're opening so much gates in corporate areas where we're allowing corporate people now to be like, okay, we can try with somebody else from the ghetto.
Nice.
Because it was that stigma on the inner city youth and inner city people that we cannot properly represent ourselves and a brand because where we're coming from. And a lot of youths used to think that, okay, where we are come from, we can show the blame from which part we are coming from.
Right.
And we come and switch that whole narrative and be like, yo, it's not where you're coming from, and it's the mindset. So if Ding Dong can do this and I represent every brand that I represent to the fullest and the highest level and still keep it street and grounded with my people. So we show people say when they can do it, and we show corporate say, yo, you can trust in a way as you too, you know, because we can represent on up on a level there, you know, because we're responsible that way there, you get me? So it kind of open a whole heap of gates that way there. And we just proud of the whole movement we're going right now.
And you've been involved in loads of advertising, like for Grace Food and stuff like Flavours was the official dance. Like, that's major. I mean, how do you create a dance and then it's the official dance for a brand? Like, it's mad.
That's because they respect my creative process. Like if I say, yo, go with this, them go and go with it. So big up to Flavours is created by Silent Rivers. So big up to Silent. So when I create a dance, I can't tell them my secret. If you just slow it, but I want 10,000 people go jump on my program and then, you know what I mean? Let me just slow it. You see me? We
appreciate your creative process and that, because not only, like, honestly, you are one of the positive things, or one of, like, I'm gonna go as far as putting you in, like, again, you might disagree with it and people be like, no, you're pushing it too far, but I will put you as close as with Bob Marley. And I will tell you why that is, Ding Dong. It's not just because, yes, you're traveling and you're doing this and that, but you've created things in dancehall that will make people smile forever and ever.
True.
Your music is universal. It connects with even if you don't understand what you're saying, your dance, move. Everybody.
All I still Bob I man still there. But yo, Bob I man. But if you put me in that category, there is a huge honor and respect. You see me? But Bob, listen to me. Don't play it, Bob. You know. Bob and one normal man. You know. Remember, Bob did over 40 years now, and him run every reggae charts. And Bob and one normal man. But I love the respect, because guess what I'm going now? It's like validation from it used to affect me. Like validation used to affect me, and people used to, it not affect me no more. The reason being is that whosoever know will know, whosoever I see will see. If you don't want to give me credit for certain things with me do, like even now a lot of dancers will come up. Some of them are like what? Probably 22, 23, if you check them age, 19, 20, 21, 22. When Bogle, them about 2-year-old or 3-year-old or something. But yet still, but where we come promote for Bogle and we come carry Bogle name throughout 17, 18 years. Bro, you didn't even know Bogle, you understand what I'm saying? But we influence on so much for the certain things, but because we still do it, it's not, I bet any day if me get up tomorrow and say, yo, me stop dance, which will never happen. Yo, me stop dance, me stop do this, me stop, which will never happen. Me stop do this already, you will hear how much you come up. Yo, big up Ding Dong, you inspire me to do this. Because when you don't want to say it now, because when you feel like, okay, because him are your next competition or him are the next person where, if him still let us up, una was still in one shadow. So you never say it out and on mouth. But the only thing you can say, oh, I Bogle like this, but me are the ungle dancer, or the ungle person where do this can say, yo, I stand up there so with Bogle, you know?
Yeah.
Which other person? In terms of stature and things where you not start about, no, really. I talk about things where you're doing in the world and the impact we have on people in the world. But we tend not to do that. We tend not to push that barrier. We tend to stay and be like, Mr. Waki, father.
Yeah.
You understand? Because we know the route and we know where to come from and we know who inspire we and everything. So there is never a case where me I will get up and be like, yo, Ray. Me I go always say, Waki, you are the man. You understand what I say? So it's just one of them things.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much, Ding Dong, for sharing your story.
Yes.
Like, seriously.
Mad
Hats
vibe.
off to you. Big up yourself for
Yeah,
everything
man.
that you've done for the culture. You
Yeah.
know, giving up. Mr. Celebrity, I dance to your song, right?
No, everybody a dance, I'm a celebrity. Everybody all gotta dance to my song, them and them thing, man.
Yeah.
So that's why I say, you see this weekend, Caribbean rocks, everybody, because here we go on. The people them want to see me over here for so long. I miss the carnival, them, I miss everything. Gas are one of the biggest song them where run the whole carnival and the whole of you. Listen to me, man.
The new Mexican way of gas.
Everything, you get me? So it's like we've been supposed to forward and we never get for forward because of the whole, corona vibes and the whole thing. Big up Killer Filler too. It's me I deal it. And we're there now, Caribbean Rocks. I think the first Caribbean Rocks, it was me, Me and Spicy do it, I think. I'm not sure. I don't want to tell a lie on myself or tell a lie on the production. But
yeah, Caribbean Rocks MVP officially.
Why I don't know. I just work up with it. But full circle. Big up to Jada. We're there with Jada, and I think they make a good collab right now. If you have Ding Dong and Jada, Panawana, because they're two different worlds, but it have a collide and it's going to be. That's why it's going to be so magnificent. This weekend with the Birmingham Saturday, and the people in my Birmingham love me like wow, like how I love them like wow. And with the London, it's come like I'm in next yard from Jamaica. So you get me? So everybody will come out, we go wild. And listen to me now. If you will come and they're at the front of the stage and you're not gonna be wild, please don't come at the front of the stage, go to the side. I like wild people. I like people who just come for just enjoy themselves and not worry about what them are wear or not worry about if somebody step on them shoes. Just understand, so it go. We enjoy ourselves. We lock up for so long. We lock up for so long because of the whole corona thing and we can't get for go out and enjoy ourselves the right way. This is my first time back in the UK from all of them experiences there. And we just want to forget about that and just get right back to business. So we just enjoy ourselves the way. And I want the wildness, like when I say, not Nil Carnival. And the wildness, I want wildness. Wild. You get what I say?
What thing that you come here to tear up the place?
Wild, like wild. We want to do some, we want crowd surfing, we want to run up and down, boy. We want to create history, we want wildness. We just want everybody forward. Come enjoy themselves the real way, dancehall way, the wild way. We could just enjoy ourselves through good music and dancing. And we just come with a clean art, no violence, no them things that not supposed to even have the picture at all. We could just come and enjoy ourselves for the whole weekend and live good and go home back and have a whole heap of good memories. That's all. Good.
Hopefully you can create another dance while you're in the UK.
Yeah, always, always.
Yes, people. You've been watching Catch Up with WORLMAG. I've been your girl forever, Sasha. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you so much.
Respect, man.
Ding Dong, in the flesh, in the UK.
Right now.
Saturday, Sunday. Saturday, Birmingham. Sunday, London. You don't want to miss it. Get yourself one of them tickets to the show.
I want to big up a young talent over here. Amaria BB. Big up herself. Big up yourself. Me and I have a single over here too. Go on. They're all over the place. Worldwide there. So big up yourself, mama. Go and do it. You want to start. You know it go. Good.
Alright guys, so thank you. Don't forget to like, comment, share, all of that kind of jazz. Shout out to Flat Cap Rum for the sponsorship. And guys, keep it locked. Drop your comments and we'll see you next time on Catch Up with WORLMAG.
Mad.